Hey guys, Chad here, and we're back again with Hearts of Iron. Yes, it's time for more Hearts of Iron goodness. Now, first things first, we're going to turn the music down. Music is important, obviously, but we don't want it to get in the way of what's going on. Yes, okay, you can shut up now. So, quick breakdown of what's going on. Spain is pretty much overrun, courtesy of the Allies here. I am building up production at a pretty stonking rate here. As you can see, I'm trying to build as quickly as I can to try and get troops in as quickly as possible to fuel. As you can see, look there. See, there's some. There's not a lot, actually, to be honest. See? So I think I need more divisions in there. So, let's see. I think I need more infantry. And then, let's see, anti-tank. So I'll put those in. Can I put another infantry in? No, I can't. Okay, so I'm going to build parallel 10 of those, because then they'll be pretty good for going in and attacking people. So, there we go. That's some more infantry, which will be down here somewhere. So I should get those January, which would be nice. I'm getting some bombers at some point, so that's all good. So as you can see, production is going according to plan. Now what I also need to do is get some armor. Now, oh, clear all that. Now that's light armor and that's armor. See, what I'm thinking is 7 light armor. There we go. And also 10 armor. Oh. Oh no, I've got to build more than that, haven't I? Idiot. There we go. So as you can see now, basically building shitloads of troops. So I could be in a position to attack Italy properly in, oh, look at that, wow, in around January or February of 1944. But we'll have to see, because this is the build. This could be the build up to Italy. So this might be the option. It could be that I'm going for that lot for France. So these are options open to me. So this is Operation Verdi, as you can see, and Operation, there we go, Operation Bitch Slap, which is that one. Now, my other concern is India, because at this moment, let's find India. Come over here. India is being overrun. See this? Absolutely overrun. The English are having a hard time of it. And that's going to cause problems for me with Japan. Now, obviously, we've got Guam there. We've got carriers coming out there. What have I got here? Let's send Phil Sabas up to patrol up there. And what have we got here? So there's a patrol of submarines. And I've got the Honolulu division and some armour there. And I've got a second submarine. There we go. There's a battleship fleet there. So he can only command 6 ships. What's his skill? There we go. Okay. Might choose that one actually. Have that guy in there. So he can have 12 ships, but that's a battleship fleet. So it could be that we can use those guys to batter the snot out of people. But yeah, that's a bit of a concern, how much they're taking over India at the moment. And Ceylon, and Malaga, and places like that. See, Seychelles, Mauritius, Diego Garcia. Sorry, there's, I think that's Ceylon, isn't it? I can't remember. No, I'm pretty sure that's Ceylon. Or Sri Lanka as it's called now. So I've also been suffering quite a few damage troops and stuff around this area, because that's being attacked quite a bit. So let's see. Do we have the transport? We do. Now the question is, are there any hairy planes there? There are no hairy planes there. So let's have a look. Light armor. That's all light, mostly light armor. Not a lot of heavy armor in there. That could be a problem, especially if I come up against any tank destroyers. That could cause me issues. So here's the heavy armor here. These guys are moving in to basically try and secure this area here. These guys will be moving over. Let's move these guys up a little bit. These guys should be moving that way, because then obviously they can meet back at the hills and close off these fellas as well. See, so that's what we're trying to do, basically take Spain completely, isolate it, and then use that to work in towards France. So it could be that, yeah, look, see, these guys are attacking into France already, so that could be interesting though. I don't know. That could end up being a port to attack too. So in other words, we move that down here, but I'm not happy with just having a small area to put so many troops into. I mean, look, that's only 2 regions wide to actually get up there. But then I suppose you could brute force your way up there, but I guess we'll have to see. Just to also warn you, this might be a little bit of a short episode due to time constraints, real life, etc. So let's see. Let's unpause it. And so there's the 6th Corps. So they've got divisions under them. Yeah. Infantry divisions. Okay. So all of these guys have got commanders. Yeah. George Marshall. General George Marshall. In charge of the 9th Corps. Now what I'm thinking is that Marshall... Oh, what's this? He can't go any higher, so... They want the Douglas A2. Now the thing is... The Netherlands is... No, they can't have it, sorry fellas. Because you're being looked after by Germany, so... I can't take that risk, I'm afraid. Now... There is a force, my guys. Now, I think the Ranger fleet, is it the Ranger task force? There we go. They're supporting Spain. So what I might do then is send them to rebase back here prior to the invasion of Italy. Let's go to there. So these guys are now being attacked. However, these guys are following into support. So light armor's under attack from infantry. And from infantry on the left-hand side. Let's see what happens. These guys are going to move in behind. Got these guys all faffing around, doing God knows what. Those guys are moving up. Two armoured brigades. Move those up. And move that one up. And move this fella up as well. So we're going to move these ones up as well. And that HQ as well. We'll move up to there. Strategic redeployment, so they do it nice and fast. They've done that for the other ones, but never mind, it's done now. Let's see. The only thing I'm short on is plans. The planes. You see, I don't have any planes. See, what I need to do is somehow get planes into Europe. But underground resistance, that's handy. See, nothing, not a sausage. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. So here comes my fleet on its way back. That's still nationalist Spain, so we might have to just snip that bit off the edge there as well. Tangiers. And what's that? That's France. So if they fully invade France, that could potentially become German. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Now, what's going on here? Okay, so Greece and Germany are having a little bit of a battle there. Oh Christ, look at this. Hang on. Look at this. The Russians are going full speed. Is that Berlin? It is as well. Shit a brick. Okay, we may not be quick enough then. Let's see. Go Venetia? Trieste? I'm just wondering if we should literally just go in there and across and up. Try and get to Berlin before the Russians do, because look at them. They're really starting to horn in on things. That's going to cause me a serious problem. So, here we go. Are they in there? They are. So that's the transport fleet, as you can see. And a light cruiser. Screw it, let's do it. Get rid of the HQ, get rid of the HQ, HQ, and we're taking just Marines. Okay. So, first things first, where's this guy? Here we go. Patrol to there. So they should be patrolling there. Actually, no, let's just say move order to there. There we go. And whoops. Why can't it let me do that? Why won't it let me do? Move order. I wonder. Screw it, let's do a move order. Invasion! Go, fellas. Let's get in there, kick some ass. Actually, no, stop, pause. Screw it, we can't do that there. Send these guys to here. Move. And send these guys to there. So you go right for the edge of Italy there. So hopefully these guys will make it. I've got no air support for them, that's worrying. So we'll have to see, because we've got these guys here. Okay. Air superiority, there we go. Air superiority. Okay, where's my transports? Oh, here they are. Oh, there we go, being supported by Burke. So, invasion. Send in the Marines. And then following the Marines will come the armour and infantry divisions. And we'll push up, try and take Rome, and then move up that way. But I don't think I'm going to get Berlin in time. So we'll have to see. So, for the time being, let's switch off Operation... Oh, Santiago's done. Operation Verdi. There you go, there's guards, or say garrison. Not a big one though. Sign. Oh, what's going on here? See, look, they're pushing back pretty hard. Send them in. Push them hard there. These fellas should be going in there. See, look, yeah, see, look at that. Already starting to take flipping France. Bastards. Right, so let's get these guys in here fast. Come on. 19th of September. Oh, what's this? Oh, crikey, blimey, look at that. That's probably not so good. But then that is probably not that great either. But we'll see. Okay, so over to Fairest, Italy, and see if the troops get in there. Okay, so the Marines hopefully should make it on there successfully. Come on, fellas. Yeah. We've won the Battle of Salerno. Good, well done, fellas. Should be the transport ship going back there. So, let's send some of these fellas there. And some fellas there. Right, so they are complaining about which guy? 9th Corps. So we'll put the 9th Corps aboard. Call that the 9th Marine Corps. There we go. And then this one. 4th, stay as that is. The 6th. There you go. The 6th Marine Corps. There we go. So, because you've got the 3rd Army, so which is basically made up of the 4th Corps and the remaining. So yeah, I need to get those guys on there. So the 6th Army, which is that one. What is it? Sorry, 3rd Army. Which is made up of those. Okay. So let's see what happens, because these guys are going to make their way back. And hopefully get onto there. So if with any luck I can get these guys over with the 4th Corps. That should be that's a typo. Gotta make sure it's correct, otherwise people will derp. So there's the 4th Corps here. I wonder if that will work. No, it won't. Okay. Maybe. God, so lucky in skill, man. What the hell's going on? Okay. So, get rid of that one and that one and put them all on transport. Okay. So at the moment we can't really do anything. Okay, so the question is, can that transport them to here? Yes, it can. Good. These fellas are doing well. Monte Cassino? Okay. Get those guys, Marines going in there. Get rid of the plans. Check on Spain. How are we doing in jolly old Espanol? Okay, they're not doing so well. Oh boy, these guys are doing okay-ish. These fellas need to move up. How's he doing? Yeah, he's doing alright. breaking them. That's cool. Move him there. And see, so the HQ's moving up, so everyone's kind of in better supply, which is a good thing. See, that HQ's moving up as well. As the English are now moving into the front, so we might have to put that off, or possibly attack up the top here. Or, I wonder if we could go round the side here and attack the likes of Rostock and then hit them hard, but look how close they are. Jesus. Oh, is that the Poles? Oh, that's Poland, so here we go, here's Russians. Russians and Germans. So Russians and Poles, I should say. So, you know, we'll see. But what I need to prepare for is Vichy France. So, let's see. I think they're all working fine. Let's check Italy. Yeah, there we go, 86%. Yeah, they're going to do a number soon enough. And here's all the HQs. So, let's get rid of the HQs. Like so, and all the Marines. And I want... what I want is... I'm going to take 2 infantry divisions up one side. And 2 infantry divisions up the other. So these 2 will go up to the... Are they not? Oh, needs fuel. Okay. So... okay, so they can't move at the moment. Okay. Yeah, so they're basically waiting for supplies, that's understandable. So we just have to leave that there. These guys, 3rd Army Group. Thinking we might need to send this fella over. Transport him over there. And then what we'll do is we'll get rid of this guy. Disband army group. Here we go. So, let's see. We should have all these fellas still in there. And we should have on the transport the 3rd Army Group. There we go. Or 3rd Army, I should say. Right, we need to take that area. We really need to take it. And these guys, what are they doing? Ah, they're low on fuel, that's why. Okay, so we've got to keep an eye on France as well. See, look, that's better now. See, their organisation is damn near close to breaking. These fellas can hit them hard now. Literally like massive collection of armour. Even though what I should really do is break them up so they're not as big. There we go, do that. Push them there. Leave one there. Push that one in there. He's moving up to there. See, these guys are still trying to take back that area. There we go. So we're pushing them back as well as England is pushing into France. So it's not too shabby. Okay, so as you can see, 93. Yeah, they're pretty screwed. So, as you can see, these guys are now moving back in. There we go. So they're now attacking, but he's moving up to support. There we go. So that's in the better position. These guys are moving across. Yeah, see, look, they're just organisation is on the floor. So, let's move in this guy. Work with that lot. And then that guy to, like, mixed arms to work with them. A bit of AA cover for the tanks. Oh, God, he's going to have a hard time. And these guys are moving up as well. So, moving back to Italy, which reminds me, checking production. See, we've got the Essex, the Wasp and the Hornet on their way, and lots of Marines and lots of troops. So let's up that. Boom, boom. Here we go. Here we go. So they're now attacking that lot, or at least they're going to try to. Let's see. Yeah, they're moving in that position. So, see, look at that. See, how can that be set? Oh, it must be conditions. Stacking penalty. Yeah, fair pay, fair point. Apparently these guys are encircled, so they'll attack reduced efficiency, and this guy is skill 3, this guy is skill 4, so we'll snap them eventually. Okay, so these guys are still in low. Let's move him there and get these fellas into there. No, I probably haven't got the fuel to do it. Or, let's see. No, no, they're all low on fuel. See all that? Waiting for fuel. Okay. Bordeaux. So, what I want to know is what's taking them so sodding long to get there. 27th of September? Probably because they're coming from the hills to urban, so yeah, I suppose it would be a tricky thing. Right, do these guys have fuel yet? No, they still don't. Send them to patrol. Okay, so what we need to do, production, where's it gone? Politics, diplomacy, here we go. Let's create a convoy. Oh no, that's already doing it. So hopefully we'll get a convoy in there that will start transferring stuff over. Hopefully, anyway. Right, so these guys have got fuel. They can move. These guys can support attack. There we go. So, light armoured division supporting a single infantry. God, they're screwed. So, is that two? Yes, it is. Let's move the one who's not moving anywhere to there. Yeah, have that one move up and that one move up. So captured back Jerome, which is slightly another thing. Oh, we've stopped our diplomatic influence. Ah, bugger. Technology. Where is it? There we go. Put that back up to normal levels. There we go. We've been attacked. Great. Wonderful. That's expected. Oh, heavens. Got to admire their pluck. What? Salerno? You're kidding me. Oh, for God's sake. How can it be shattered? Really don't get that. Okay. Okay, well, we won the battle, so it's not too bad. Just wondering if I should use the guys to go up there and attack that area, or maybe there, but that's a land fort. Maybe there, that's a sea fort, so that's not good. Okay. Okay. The Bay of Naples, yay. Hurrah for that. Okay, so these fine fellows can move that way, and these fine fellows here they're still low on fuel. They are. Okay, so as you can see, things are looking better in many regards here. What I'm thinking is that if these guys are moving to there, keep these fellas here. No, they will set up. No, they're moving already. So, okay, there we go. Now, okay, with those there, those there. Those are already moving. Let's see how Italy's progressing. Oof. So, it's just a matter of deciding how we're going to get up here. Good, so Caserta, there we go. My organisation is good against these guys. There we go. No, they're already fighting against that lot. They're already moving, that's good. Into there. Actually, cancel. And then there. Should make things interesting. Venezuela, decline. Sorry, Venezuelans. See, I'm just a bit concerned I'm going to start losing troops out of here because they're not really set for infantry combat. There we go. Oh, that's looking good. The Greeks are throwing out the Germans and the Italians, which is good news. Good, their transports are being harassed by me, which is excellent news. Okay, so this lot, I'll send there. And bugger. Oh dear. Right, so get rid of that lot, that lot, that lot. And then that one and that one. No, can't do that. Send them there. So we're going to try and straddle completely across Italy if we can. Let's check Spain. Here we go, that's looking okay. Those guys are a bit slow. Rochefort? We shall see. The trouble is I don't have any bloody land, any additional land units that I can pass up there. So let's send these guys up there to assist. Actually, no. Let's send them down there to attack. And this guy can move down a little bit. Okay, so Italy's obviously kind of progressing. There's the Marines there. Pescara. Nicaragua's just cancelled the trade agreement, obviously because we didn't give them what they wanted. Okay, so what we're going to have to do is send the Marines and other people down there, I guess. Let's see. More troops. See, I can only deploy them in America, which is a little bit niggly, but it doesn't matter. It's not the end of the world, as far as I'm concerned. These guys need to go. That's it. And do support their superiority there. So fly back there. Which reminds me, oh god. There's Marine Division, Washington DC. I think I've lost both my air wings. Oh dear, that's not good. Especially for a carrier. Yeah. Bring you, whoops, cancel. Let's bring you guys back into the rebase. be a problem. Because, if I'm right in thinking, yeah, puppet government there. They're going to just run roughshod over the top, aren't they? See that Poland? Yeah, oh, crud. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. These guys are in... What the hell? Where the hell's this line going? Oh, for God's sake. Detach, reattach. Oh my God. Even if it's just bloody London, for crying out loud, at least it's somewhere. So, get rid of those guys, and the Marines can push there, and these guys can push that way. Let's see, and what's left here? Select these guys to push down to Agrippoli. Move the HQs in. So, what's he got here? He's the 6th Marine Corps. Okay, so let's detach him from there and have his own HQ. So the 6th Marine Corps. Where's the 3rd eye? Oh God. The 6th Marine Corps. Detach. And then, so there's the 6th Marine Corps. Fourth Corps. They have no hierarchy. And 4th Corps. I wonder where the bloody rest of them are. Huh. So those guys need to be in the 6th Marine Corps, and these guys need to be in the 6th Marine Corps, and those guys need to be in the 4th Marine Corps. That's certainly better. So these fellas here can move up with the armour. These fine troops can move here. Is that mountains? Yes it is. No, we have to go for hills. And these fine fellas, yeah, there we go. That's looking okay. Spain, how far art thou? Oh, heavens above. Look at this. Let's get that contingent of troops up there. So, go to that one, go to that one, and go for Barcelona. Okay. So those guys are in bad supply, but the supplies are moving. What the hell? Oh, for God's sake. My hierarchy is screwed beyond belief. So that one needs to get attached to the 4th Corps. That one needs to get attached to the fourth core. And probably the last one won't be able to attach to the fourth core. Oh, it will, there we go. So these guys should now attach to the fourth core, which is there. So here is these fellas. Move them down there. Yeah, that's going to work out well. These fellas are moving up. These fellas will be moving. What's he doing there? Down. Okay. Yep, Greece can have all the help it wants. Oh, there we go. Australians, wonderful people. And as you can see, we're just absolutely bitch slapping all of them. Now, whether or not I can use these fellas here to do a quick rush into the top part here of Italy, maybe. Let's see. No, maybe not. Or maybe we could rush them in here. That'd be interesting. Send them over once they've captured this area. Oh, actually, no, they need to go to Girona. Okay, so we've captured that area. These guys are now out. Fuel problems. Okay, so the question is, who do they report to? They don't report to anybody. So we need to put them in... Oh, for God's sake. Ugh. Right, so not the 7th. Why can't I add them? See, these are in the 9th Marine Corps. What? Let's... Okay, so does that mean then that the... Oh no. Use Ranger Task Force. Are they still here? No. So where's the sodding HQ guy gone? Must have been killed. It's a bit unfortunate. Okay, so 6th Marine Corps. Let's increase that. 4th Army. So where's that? Did they get pushed? Oh no. They're pushing there. There we go. We got it. Okay. Get those fellas up there as fast as possible. Okay. So. Let's see what we decide to do. See, I really need to get these guys into the hierarchy somewhere. See, what I'm thinking is that one of these guys, nope, needs to become a new corps, complete with a new leader. Oh god, they're so bloody useless. And then get him a 6th corps. I'll actually put him there. And then get these guys attached to the 6th corps. No, that is the 6th corps. Okay. so we'll detach him from that and add him to the 6th Corps. And then these fellas, detach, add to the 6th Corps. So yeah, he should be all okay. These fellas should be able to move down to there. And these guys should be able to move across to there. Okay. Right. So with the exception of that guy, I am going to send... Is that mountains? Yeah, let's send him in there. And then let's send this guy. No, these are Marines. I need mountain troops, don't I? Not intelligence, technology. I'm pretty sure I trained mountain troops. Where the hell are they? Mountain infantry. Yeah, it's created. Oh, for God's sake. Production. Division. Mountain. Get them in. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get the mountain divisions in there fast, if possible. Okay. Right, so as you can see here, this is all looking very interesting. These guys need to move up. And all of these fine fellows need to move up. And these guys need to attack. Okay, Italians in France, that's an interesting one. Uh-oh, look at that. They could be looking to head me off at the pass, which would be unfortunate. Okay, what I'm going to do is, how many men's that? Okay. No, I can't go for the mountains, I'll go there. And I'll move these guys here to protect this fella. Into Rome. So these fellas are all pushing forward, looking good. There we go. I want these guys to get here to support the attack. These fellas are moving up. Oh, Nelly. So, is there a transport fleet around? Right. Where's the goddamn transport fleets? Huh. Okay, so they're in Washington, D.C. now. So, if we were to say, get rid of that, and that, and that, and then we keep doing it until we can fit them in. Here we go. And then we'll send those fellas over here. And then the next lot we'll send over there. See how that goes. Marine Division in Washington, D.C. There we go. So let's see how we get on with that. Hopefully I won't regret it. awful lot of infantry and marines and armoured. So we'll see. Plus, I guess. Could go there. Okay. Okay, so, ooh, what's that there? Send one division of armour there. How's that going? Oh, crikey, that's not going well. I've got marines really starting to suffer there. Those guys are not designed to take stuff. So I need to get infantry in there. Actually, what I'll do is I'll send those guys up to help. The way I see it is that the marines are primarily for just doing the flipping invasion. So we'll have to see. Here we go, send those guys up there. Okay. So I think we might have to call it a night there, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you again next time. Take care.